Hey there, everybody. Welcome to TCM. I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Up next, another Sunday with Hitch presentation, a 1942 thriller filled with many of the ingredients we've come to expect and look forward to in Hitchcock films. Here we get an ordinary man thrust into extraordinary circumstances and forced to go to great lengths and travel across the country to prove his innocence. From Universal Pictures, it's Saboteur. The story starts with a deadly explosion at a wartime factory, and Robert Cummings, as the regular Joe, stands accused of the crime. Cummings is forced on the run while he tries to figure out who the real saboteur is. Originally, Alfred Hitchcock wanted Gary Cooper and Barbara Stanwyck to play the leads in the film, but when the project ended up at Universal Studios with a much smaller budget than originally planned, Hitchcock had to settle for contract stars, Robert Cummings and Priscilla Lane. The cast also includes Otto Kruger and our good friend Norman Lloyd, who, after playing this role, a villain, became a lifelong friend and collaborator of Hitchcock's. He also took part in one of the more memorable sequences in any Hitchcock film, a man clinging to the torch-bearing arm of the Statue of Liberty. It's a great sequence, and if you ever get the chance to hear Norman tell the story of how it was shot, you are in for a treat. Norman is 98 years old now. He'll be 99 in November, and he's one of the great storytellers in a land of storytellers. Still plays tennis twice a week. He's a remarkably kind and generous guy, a great friend of ours here at TCM. And one other interesting note, among the three people credited for writing this script was Dorothy Parker, the American short story writer, critic, and satirist, a member of the Algonquin Round Table, known for her sharp wit and wisecracks. Parker reportedly punched up the dialogue in several scenes. From 1942, not to be confused with Sabotage, also directed by Alfred Hitchcock a few years earlier, here's our Sunday with Hitch presentation of Saboteur.